Right guys, welcome back. Today we're going to get this exhaust finished one way or another, so we need to get this tractor out of here. So not much left to do, so not too sure how long this video is going to be. Might be 10 minutes, might be 20 minutes, might be an hour, I don't know. But first and foremost, I know I'm at the cut maybe a pipe there, and we're going to take off the little bit I have on the other half of the exhaust off the tractor, and we're going to start tacking it all together and get it welded up and get it over here. Bring it for a spin. See, does it make any difference by taking all the insides out of the silencer or the muffler? And yeah, we'll bring it for a spin down the road and we'll see, but who knows. But the exhaust needed to be done one way or the other, so if the muffler doesn't work, it's only an extra little job I had to do, that's all, so we won't complain about it. So look at, we'll get Wade, we'll start on this, take him off, tack him up, get it welded, get out of here. Sounds like a good plan. Whether it'll come off or not is another thing, but sure, look at, we'll try and see anyway. Now, hopefully that's out for the last time now. Next time I put that in now and have the exhaust on it. Oh yeah, I caught my finger under there. So we'll give her a few tacks now first, and we'll probably weld up that both all together then. Right, so we have him tacked on. I'll weld up him, and that's going to be one on the other side. That's the top of my exhaust, so I'll put him on the other side. But while I'm have that side purging there, I'll weld up him now first, so it won't take long to do that. Now, that's that one done. So, don't take too long to do them. So what I'm doing there now is just giving the exhaust a bit of a clean up inside and out, because it's fairly rusty, so it is. So yeah, we'll get it set up now and we can tack on the other part of the exhaust, the new part. Now. This is not going to be proper. Now that's tightened up now, so so the plan is now I'm going to just offer it in before I do any more welding. Not that looks like there's a hump in it, but not much I can do about it because all that comes rolled. Everything is rolled in the factory, so there's nothing I can do about the way they roll the pipe in the factory. So I just need to keep this fella looking right over here on the tractor. So yeah, not as easy as I thought now actually. So look, we'll stick him in and we'll throw the eye on it and we'll see what it looks like then. Now we have her in, and if you can follow that up there, she actually doesn't look too bad. Like, I'm only going to be doing this now with how it looks. I've been to be nothing else on my bar. What we can do, looking at that up there, might need to just get twisted slightly that way and just bring it out a small bit. So I didn't weld him on either because I was thinking that might happen, so I can mark it and just maybe move it 10 mil over and re-tack him up again. But I think now we might go with that. And she's leaning back nicely now, but she's kind of at the same angle as the cab as well. So hoping now that should do the job. I couldn't bring him straight up because anytime I use the loader then this fella would hit off it. So if I was to bring him straight up, he'd be coming up around there, which wouldn't work. So that's the way the old one was, off at an angle. So we're not fully bolted up yet, but we're kind of at the same angle as the cab itself. So yeah, pleased enough now with that. So we'll take him back off again. We'll cut the top part, give him a little swivel, and we can weld up the bottom butt then as well. And that's her just done then. Polish it all up, I suppose. Give it another good polishing. But yeah, she's looking alright there now at the moment. So I have this for a move now. I'm going to stick a purge into him. It'll help with this weld here and for that one up there obviously. And then we'll give it a good polishing up, and after that then all we can do is bring it for a spin, check it out. So right, we get on, we weld up these last couple there. So we have a bit of a gap at this side, so we'll just put a small bit of tape there on one half it, just to keep a bit of the gas in. Normally if you're welding, say carbon to stainless, you're supposed to have a dissimilar wire. I think it's P5s or even 309 will do, but I don't have any of that, so 316 is all I have, which is the next best thing. It will hold, but I will be putting I will try and make up sort of a brace for it there as well, just to keep that butt, because there's a lot of weight on that butt that's going to be. So we'll find a bit of flat or a bit of plate or something like that, and we'll stick that on. We'll just brace that butt with it as well, a small bit. Right, so that's all the welding done there. That's the last one there. So this one don't look the best now. An awful lot of dirt in that side of the pipe from, oh sure, being an old exhaust and all that, I suppose. So anybody wondering, that wouldn't be from a welding background, and you'd see me doing that. That is what's called walking the cup. That's what gives you them little lines, helps you give you them little lines along there as you're dipping the wire in. So a lot of people nowadays, that's the way they'd weld, say stainless pipe or carbon pipe, whatever kind of pipe you're doing, and just weld it like that, which just a bit of information, maybe useless information to some people, maybe handy information to other people. So but now we're going to give them a good clean up, just that weld and that weld. We'll polish down, but we won't be sanding it down or anything. But we'll sand down that one and sand down that one as best we can, and stick it on, then that'll be it then. I'll just give you a quick look at the welds before I do sand them down completely. That joke just polishes off the weld, takes off the darkness, colour off it, so it's probably hard to make it out now on the camera what they turn out like, say, when we haven't polished. But what we're going to do is next now is this fella. So hopefully now he'll take the weld down nice and flush, and there'll be no sign of a weld at all then. Right, so I think that's it now. It's gone dark now. I was away for a bit of grub, so that's why I had to leave it there for an hour or two. But anyways, I'll probably have to take this off again some stage. I thought I had a tin of black paint. I want to paint that part there. But for the life of me, I can't find it here now tonight, so it's going to have to do. Oops. Light on now. A bit of light on the subject. him solid anyway. It's the main thing. Now, that's that done. So, we'll fire up there now. So, she looks alright actually. Good and solid as well. So we have all our nuts and bolts on there anyway, so. Yeah, we put the cab down. We put the lid down. I'm not putting on the side panel again because, as I said, I'm going to take it off sooner rather than later to give this old piece a little clean up, and we'll spray in black. So while I'm not putting that on, it'll give me a reason why to bring it in and do that job, or else I'll forget about it. So right, we'll start her up and we'll get her over here and we'll see how she sounds like. Right, I was probably hoping she'd be a bit louder, but sure, whatever. Yeah, the main thing is exhaust is fixed, isn't it? So back her out now anyway, and we'll call it quits for one evening. And as I said, we'll bring her for a spin down the road there some evening as bright, so good. We'll leave it there for now. We'll catch you later on. So it's been a couple of weeks since we made up the exhaust there, but didn't get a chance to go for a spin yet, weather-wise, rain-wise and stuff like that. And today now we're chopping a few sticks when we did have a fine day, so so I said I'll get a few sticks chopped when we had a kind of a fine day here. But yeah, good. We'll go for another spin. This little one is in with us as well. So, right breed. When we head off, will we? Yeah. We won't go too far now, so we won't.
No.
Are them in your way there, are they?
No, they're not.
No, they're alright.
Just this thing.
Oh, that thing, yeah, or for the hedge cutter. Right. No difference in sound anyway. Is there really? Yeah. She's not very nice, is she? No. So one mistake that I shouldn't have done, and you only smell it when you're going down the road there, is paint that. So what I'm getting now is the smell of burning paint off it. But anyways, we'll give it a couple of more runs down the road or something like that, maybe when you get a bit of work or something like that, and that won't be long burning off it. But like that, I wouldn't be bringing my daughter now anymore with her till that smell is gone. So guys, that's it for another week anyway. Hopefully now give the tractor a couple of runs, that would paint smell will burn off it, and she'll be going good anyway. But I think myself, she's slightly more responsive. Like this tractor hasn't got much work done now this winter, bar cutting a bit of beat and stuff like that, so I'm moving a few silage bales. So that would have been the first run down the road for a while, and I'd say myself, when you take out all the stuff out of the muffler, I know she hasn't got any louder, but I'm nearly, I'm thinking myself, the gases are coming out of the engine faster, so she's like, if she's a bit more responsive. I don't know, that's what I think anyway, but sure, I could be talking a heap of you know what. And if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. But anyways, we'll leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, throw a comment down below as always. I'll get back to you all. subscribe, and look, go on. We'll catch you next one, alright? Mind yourselves.